Hello, Taurus. Elsie here for your reading. It is for the week ahead, Taurus. How you doing? I hope you're well, Bull Gang. I am here to read for you for the week ahead. And let's get to it, right? Let's find out what is going on in the month of March, which we know is going to be a bit of a white knuckle ride, right? For some of the signs, most of us actually, because of all the things we talked about in the monthly read. If you haven't seen it, Taurus, I'll put it at the end of this reel here so you can see your monthly read. All right, so we're going to go through some oracles as usual, and then we're going to throw some tarot at it as usual, get some details on the oracles, find out what the overall energy is first. Let's find out what's going on for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week ahead, Taurus. If you're brand new, welcome. If you're here all the time, thank you, thank you. Don't forget, private reads are open, my friends. Look in the pinned comment down below. Reads are quite reasonably priced if you are interested. Tell me about Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We have the waiting game, Taurus. Are you waiting on something? Because it feels like it. We've got patience and planning. I feel like this is the universe telling you that things are about to go down in divine timing. Patience, grasshopper. Patience and timing is what it needs. We need patience and time. To do it right, to do it right, girl. What is that? But it's going to take money, a whole lot of time and money. Oh, what is that song? Is that the Wilburys? Traveling Wilburys? Anyways, okay, let's get back into the channel here. Let's take a few more cards here, and then we'll get into some tarot for you, Taurus. See what else is coming up in the week ahead, Taurus. Whenever you get this, right? Today, tomorrow, next year. Whenever you get it, let's find out what's going on for Taurus. We've got Earth sign. Here we go, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Definitely talking about you, but could also be talking about someone you're dealing with that is also a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Tells me that things are moving slow, actually. The waiting game and the Earth sign energy is telling me that something is moving pretty slow, and I think that you're getting to be a little bit impatient, or maybe you know that everything happens right on time. For some of you, you're impatient, and for some of you, you know that it's happening right on time. But things are moving really, really slow, practically, in the time frame that it's supposed to happen in. And I feel that leaves you in the waiting game, Taurus, waiting for something to happen. It's like you know that it's in the future, you know that it's going to be showing up, but it hasn't shown up yet. What else do we have here? We have anger. Maybe some of you are getting a little bit frustrated, right? Because we have card number 9, and number 9 is the hermit energy. So possibly you've been hermiting or waiting, and possibly you're getting impatient with whatever is supposed to be showing up. It's like, okay, you've been telling me for a long time, Elsie, that something is showing up. But please remember, it's a general reading. It's not for everybody. Not everybody is going to be on the same timeline. Some of you haven't learned the lessons you need to get to this point, and some of you have already learned the lessons and you're waiting. I feel like there is something that is frustrating you, and I think it's the waiting game that you're playing. And I feel it's because things are taking so long to get to where they've got to be. We've got let go, make room for new things beginning, make room for the new beginning. It's on its way to you now, right? Under the Earth sign, right? So it is on its way, Taurus. I know. We've got fears. Maybe your fear is that the universe is kind of beating you into submission here as you wait for your abundance. I think you're about to get the answers you want because education is under the deck. What else do we need here? Tell me more about Taurus. Building a little story for you here, Taurus. Tell me about Taurus, please. We've got receive. It's taunting you, Taurus. You're being taunted is what it is. So the waiting game. It's like the thing that you want is still in the peripherals here. I want to say it's around the outside. I'm hearing, yeah, around the outside. So I feel like it is still around the outside of you. We do have receive. I feel like you have been dreaming about it, Taurus. I feel that you know about it. You're feeling it. We do have the fish that are going over the bed. It could be abundance, possibly. I feel like it's coming to a point where you're like, okay, I've been waiting long enough. Where the heck is it? I know that it's arriving, but why isn't it here just yet? There's some sort of barrier, and we will talk about that, Taurus. We'll talk about what sort of barrier that is here. Under here, we have trust. Trust in the transition. Well, I don't know. I don't know if we need tarot. Trust in the transition. Look, you're about to receive something really, really abundant. Fish and water are abundance. It could be money. It could be love. I feel like there's somebody here who's angry or getting frustrated or feeling hurt, feeling left behind. Somebody who's been spending their time in hermit energy, and I think you've been trying to keep your balance while you're waiting here for something that's moving incredibly slow. I feel like a transition is coming, and I think that you need to trust that there is a transition coming here, Taurus. All right, let's take a look at tarot. What else does Taurus need to know, please, for the week ahead? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What we do know is that Venus is already retrograde, right? Are you feeling emotional? That energy can be a little bit emotional, Taurus. That's energies are running high. They're running very high. That's what it feels like here. Tell me about the barrier. Tell me about the barrier for Taurus, please. So the barrier is, it feels like somebody needs to close the door to the old world and make room for things that are new. That's what it says here exactly, right? It says, make room for the new beginning. It's on its way to you now. So it could be, Taurus, that the only thing that's missing is that you have not yet closed a door. Now, this door could be emotional, could be transitional, it could be spiritual. It's a door, maybe a friendship or an old relationship. Maybe you dated someone back there and you still don't want to let go of them. Maybe they're on your friends list. Maybe you still talk to them in chat. Maybe you talk to them in text. I feel like there's a door that needs to be closed here. And listen, the thing that you're waiting for is different for everybody, right? So I'm not putting any specific thing on it. You know what you're waiting for. I don't have to tell you what you're waiting for. I feel like you need to completely close the door to the way you were, who you were, the way you thought, the people you were with. It feels like you need to close a door because you're about to enter a new vibration here. You need to make room for something new here. So you need to stop doing the old things. We've got the King of Swords. We've got Temperance. We've got the Page of Wands in the reverse. See, there's no action here until you close the door. We have the Eight of Pentacles. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. So I do believe that it is going to take a little bit more work, Taurus, I feel. For those of you who've been working really hard on yourself, I think you're in a really great place. The Eight of Pentacles tells me the universe is acknowledging that you've put yourself in a place of balance, that you are healing yourself, that the self-mastery that you're doing is a place of healing. I feel like the King of Swords is telling me, look, you could be waiting on a King of Swords. You could be waiting on a Sagittarius, waiting on a Gemini, a Libra, an Aquarius, possibly waiting on another Earth sign, right? We do have Earth sign energy. But I feel like there's no action being taken here by somebody. That's what you're waiting on here. For some of you, you're waiting on the King of Swords to say something or take action, but there seems to be some sort of a barrier. We'll talk about the barrier in a bit. It feels like there's no action being taken here. And in the meantime, I feel like you really are focused on you, focused on your abundance, focused on maybe you're going to school, maybe you're learning something new, becoming a subject matter expert on something. I feel like for some of you that you are investing in yourself is what it feels like here. Because somebody here is not taking action, it could be that this King of Swords could be somebody who is closing a chapter, and that's why they're not taking action. It feels like somebody is not saying something. They're not talking. They're wishing that you're wishing that they would say something. I'm going to keep this barrier up here, but I'm going to keep space for this King of Swords. Tell me more about this King of Swords, please. This could be a person that you're dealing with, the King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but it also could be an energy of someone who you're waiting to make a decision. So this could be a judge, a magistrate, a lawyer, could be a doctor. So you're waiting for someone to make a decision that is going to bring a little more balance and healing to your life. And it's going to allow you to close the door to an old chapter of your life. but you're waiting for someone to speak, whether it's an air sign or you're waiting for someone of authority, the person of authority to say something in your favor. We've got the Four of Wands here. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. And we've got the Four of Swords. So I believe that if this is a person we're talking about, I think that this person is in a healing state right now. This person has had an argument or a fight, or is having, they're having thoughts about the situation. I feel like they're thinking of all the things that could go wrong. It feels like there is thoughts that they're dealing with, and that's why they're holding back. They're feeling like the Four of Swords is here with the Ace in the hand of the King. Five Swords is the mental argument I'm having with myself. It could be intrusive thoughts. What if? All the things that could go wrong. And that's why somebody's holding back here. I feel like somebody's really putting in the hard work on themselves to heal something, to get themselves back to a place of stability. And it feels like it is the King of Swords. We do have the Four of Swords, and when I see the Four of Swords, I always look at the three. This person is possibly is dealing with some heartache or heartbreak. We do see the sword that's on its side. And so I feel like at this time, it's a challenge for them to speak to you. It's a real challenge for them to find the words. They are putting a lot of hard work into their healing at this time. And I feel that you will hear from them, Taurus, but I feel like it is at a moment of alchemy. Whether this is an actual air sign you're waiting on, or whether this is somebody of authority. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles and Temperance. Get some of these out of the way here. I'm just going to make a little more room. I'll do that. Tell me about Temperance, please. It's a moment of alchemy here where everything is perfect. I feel like you're supposed to, your advice here is you're just being told to keep focusing on you. We've got the King of Cups. We've got the King of Pentacles. And we've got the Five of Wands. It does feel like something is going to happen when it's supposed to in this moment of alchemy. Something is being healed right now. I feel like somebody here is turning into the Emperor. And so they're healing themselves into this energy of the Emperor. We have the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and we have the King of Swords. The only one we're missing here is the King of Wands. And so the King of Wands is the one who will take action, who knows that they can go and get whatever they want. They are motivated to pursue. I gotta go get that thing. It is mine. There's nothing you're gonna keep the King of Wands from. The King of Wands, if you push them down or trip them or sabotage them, they're gonna get up, they're gonna dust themselves off, and they're gonna keep moving. They're gonna keep going towards the thing that they want. And we don't see the King of Wands yet. What we see here is the Page of Wands in the reverse. So it feels like someone is having a hard time closing a chapter. It could be you, Taurus, but it also could be the King of Swords. It feels like someone is not really putting any effort into it, or is not ready to take any action on it. Tell me about this. We have the Six of Wands, we have the Nine of Wands, and we have the Empress. Okay, so that makes a little more sense now. So we do have somebody here who has not quite learned all of the wisdom of all of the kings. We have somebody who is in their pre-emperor energy, and they have they know that when they do take action, that they are going to get some sort of victory or success with you. But I feel like this person is currently trying to drop burdens, and that is what's holding them back. We've got the Nine of Wands, and it tells me that somebody is just about around the corner from dropping some sort of burdens that they've been carrying along the way. But we do have the Page of Wands being in the reverse. I feel like the last wand is being carried by the Page of Wands. And when the Page of Wands turns into the upright and goes on this new path, I feel like that's when the Ten of Wands is dropped. Because there's somebody here that is holding back, who feels that they're not quite ready to invest in you. They're not quite ready to receive. Maybe they're trying to figure out how to receive. But it does feel like this somebody here, whether they are coming to you with an answer to something that you've been waiting for, maybe it's legal for some of you. It feels like you're supposed to continue to focus on you, focus on your self-mastery until this person takes action. And that's not right now. But I feel like when they do take action, that the Ace of Pentacles is here. So understand about the earth signs, right? You're an earth sign, you know what I'm talking about. The thing to understand about the earth signs is when you make a decision, you make it slow enough that you're not going to go back. That's why the earth signs move so slow. So I feel like this person here knows that once they come forward, say what they're going to say, give their ruling, give the final word, or speak with you about something, there's no going back. This is a fixed sign. This is a fixed sign, and fixed signs move very slowly. You should know that because you're a fixed sign Taurus, right? But the fixed signs move incredibly slow because they don't want to do it more than once. They don't want anybody to point at them and say, you made a mistake. They want to make sure that they're doing it the right way the first time. Tell me more about what is going on here, please. We've got the Ten of Cups. We've got Libra. I can't believe it. Look at that. Okay, look, there's the answer to your question, right? We're talking about the King of Wands showing up. Well, Aries shows up. So the Aries is the one who is the King of Wands, right? So here we go. That's exactly what's going on here. Somebody is on a journey of healing, and that's what the barrier is. The barrier is that this person knows that you are the Empress, Taurus, whether you are feminine or masculine. The Emperor is feminine or masculine leaning, feminine leaning, but humans, plants, animals, we all have feminine and masculine energy that we're balancing. So I feel like we do have two people that are meant to be together, but I feel like the King of Swords is somebody who is, in fact, turning into the the Emperor. It also could be Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, or Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This person is turning into the Emperor, and I feel like once they have found their balance in the Emperor energy here, that's when the Ten of Cups will happen. That's when they know that they're going to be happy enough with themselves to make the investment that they don't have to turn back on. They are disconnecting from something currently. What's the outcome here for Taurus? For the Emperor and the Empress, essentially. What is the outcome here? A chapter is closing, and I think it might be closing either with you or one of the kings. And it is, I feel, around the corner because the Nine of Wands is here. We're just waiting for this one of the kings, whoever this is, to become an emperor and get their balance and restore something with you, which tells me you two should have been together all along. It's likely you were together in a last life. The restoration means that it was there all the time, but now we're restoring it to its natural state. It's like an old house that's broken down, a house that's 200 years old, and then someone goes in and does the renovations and breathes life into it. That's what I feel like is going on with these two people here. What's the outcome, please? We've got the Eight of Cups. It was on the bottom of the deck. We've got the Judgment card. And we got the Ten of Swords. So look, someone is detaching from the past. They are releasing some sort of really terrible ending that they had, hurtful. Somebody stabbed them in the back. They're trying to reestablish trust, justice. They're trying to come to a place where they can trust people again. The Judgment card is here, and that tells me that they are going to take a moment to make a decision to leave the old life behind, to put it in the grave, leave it there so they can be resurrected to the new chapter, because the World card is here. The end of the cycle is then complete. So we do have somebody who is about to make a really big decision to leave something in the past. Aw, look at that. Taurus, that's such a beautiful reading. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Everything between these two people is about to expand. It's the moment of alchemy, right? It's destiny. It's destiny. It's coming, Taurus. I promise you. I know you're in the waiting game, waiting a really long time to receive. Some of you are getting upset that it hasn't showed up, but patience and planning is here, right? It's asking you here again to trust the transition. And that while you're waiting, work on yourself and make time for a new beginning, because it is on its way to you. It says here, manifest. It says, tell the universe exactly what you want. Keep telling the universe exactly what you want, Taurus. And get out of your fears. The fear that something is never going to change. Card 20 is this Judgment card. You have fears that someone is never going to make the decision. They will make their decision. I feel this submission is telling you to just submit to the universe. Know that you're on the right path and abundance is here. You will have an answer soon. You'll have an answer in the 3D soon, but until then, it's going to have to stay in your subconscious. Look, a tower's coming. Card number 16, a tower's coming and karma's coming. A karmic message is about to show up. And yeah, we'll just leave it there because I could be reading off the bottom of the deck forever. Bottom of the deck, you're stuck in this worry that things aren't working out. Look, there's the King of Wands. He just showed up, right? The devil is here. There's nothing that's going to stop this king from getting what they want because they're obsessively in their manifestation energy. They're manifesting you too. They just wanted to wait until they came to this place. And for some of you, I don't know how long this is going to be. For some of you, this is around the corner. For some of you, this won't be for a while, right? The Wheel of Fortune tells me expansion is here. This is a changing point, a turning point in your life, Taurus. It's just going to take some time because things can only happen when they're in the right time. When the barrier's down, that's when this Emperor will cross the barrier, and that's when you'll see them. I'm going to leave that here for now, Taurus. Thank you so much for coming here and watching. I do appreciate you. What a beautiful read, Taurus. I'm going to go, and I'll be back because I'm always back. Love you guys. Bye.